Hello and welcome to highlights from the penultimate weekend of this season's Barclays FA Women's Super League. With nothing yet decided, Arsenal are still chasing Chelsea's tail in the race to become champions.
Chelsea seeking an historic hat-trick of title wins. Arsenal, the most successful English side in history. What an opener.
Jonas Adebayor has seen his team beat the reigning champions.
6 straight wins for the Gunners, but Chelsea remain hot on their heels.
This has all the hallmarks of an epic title race.
Chelsea's unbeaten run ends in Berkshire.
Back-to-back games without a goal.
It's an incredible win for Birmingham, and they've done it by beating the league leaders Arsenal. Late drama, and the picture changes again at the top of the WSL.
They close the gap at the top, they have a game in hand, it is in their hands.
What an escape for Chelsea! Oh, how crucial that could be come the end of the season.
Emma Hayes' side go top of the table for the first time this season.
In the face of adversity, Chelsea grind out a crucial victory.
Anything you can do, we can do too.
It's top versus bottom as Chelsea travel to St Andrews to face Birmingham. Arsenal hosted Aston Villa, knowing any points dropped would be the end of their title dream. And all eyes to Manchester for the battle for Champions League football. Brighton took the trip to the Academy Stadium, where City hoped to make it 7 league wins in 7. And United hope to continue their unbeaten form. They welcomed West Ham United. We start in the Midlands, where league leaders Chelsea travel to face a Birmingham side on the brink of relegation. The hosts having failed to score against Emma Hayes' side in their last 5 meetings. Mark Scott was watching this one.
Let's have a look at the lineups for you. And Darren Carter has stuck to the old adage of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It is the same starting lineup that began that much-needed victory against Brighton. Louise Quinn with 5 goals from just 6 shots on target. It is the highest conversion rate from shots on target in a single WSL season by a player. A shuffling of the pack from Emma Hayes after Chelsea were in midweek action against Tottenham Hotspur. And Katrin Berger replaces Zecira Mušević in goal. Anderson and Erin Cuthbert also dropped to the bench as Niamh Charles and Jessie Fleming earn starts. Here's a chance. Pernille Harder. Oh, should have taken it. And doesn't she know it as well? She's in so much space. The radar not quite working, a yard or so wide. Kerr. Taken well by Wrighton. Gives it back to Kerr! What a hit! Well, this was an absolutely cracking strike from Sam Kerr. She won the header and then got the ball back, a touch to steady herself, the second to smack it, and then smack it on to the crossbar. Good hit, well saved. The attempt needed dealing with from Ramsey. Got herself through on goal there, and then the hit from Harder repelled. Anderson swings in the cross, up go the heads. Penalty! Emily Heaslip gives the Blues a spot kick. It's Lisa Robertson, and I don't think they can really have any complaints. Pernille Harder is going to take here. It's Harder, it's cool as you like, and it's Chelsea in front.
and Chelsea, who are set to keep the destiny of the WSL title in their own hands. Plenty riding on this penalty, but you wouldn't have known it from the way Pernilla Harder stepped up and stuck it away. Well, this will be drifting through to see how much additional time we're going to have as we go into the final minute of the 90. And there was just a suggestion of a foul there, and actually, looking at it again, Murray is pretty lucky. Doesn't get anything of the ball and does appear to catch Drew Spence. Need to get it in the box. And will they get a corner? They will. Is there still a dramatic twist? So for a minute of stoppage time left to play. Good delivery and a chance for the hit. Oh! Did Berger get a touch on that to send it over the top? And Birmingham almost snatching a leveller right at the end on the half volley. May have been heading over anyway, but Berger not taking a chance. Bright sends it forwards. Chelsea are one step away from a third straight WSL title. A win at home to Manchester United next Sunday will do it. Emma Hayes' side had to grind out the win here, and they did. Birmingham City 0, Chelsea 1.
It's one of those games where you come here and you know it's going to be tight and you hope for the early goal. These are the games you hope you get the early on, and when you don't, yeah, you just got to dig it out.
To lose the game on a penalty and then to have a couple of chances at the end, we're gutted because I think there was something there for us. If it was a decision for us, I'd be expecting a penalty, so I can't have too many qualms with that.
Now our attention turns to Meadow Park, where Arsenal hosted Aston Villa. Earlier in the week, Villa defender and former gunner Anita Asante announced her retirement from a 19-year football career and will captain Villa for the last two fixtures. Your commentary team, Farrah Williams and Robin Cowan.
Two changes to the Arsenal side that beat Everton last weekend. Lydia Williams starts in goal, only her second WSL appearance of the season. Katie McCabe starts in place of Stina Blackstenius, who drops to the bench. McCabe scored in the 4-0 victory at Villa Park in the reverse fixture in October. Tobin Heath has been released early from her contract with Arsenal after injury ruled her out for the rest of the season. Two changes too for Aston Villa. Remy Allen will be out for the foreseeable future after rupturing her ACL. 17-year-old Olivia McLaughlin replaces her. And there's a first start since January for Chantel Boy-Hulorka. Jill Scott is also out injured in a depleted midfield for Aston Villa. Pass from Williamson breaking the lines. Here's Miedema. Too strong for Rodgers. And Arsenal get the front inside 10 minutes. And Miedema with the finish.
Leah Williamson finding balls between the lines. Miedema collecting the ball. What a strike. I think the keeper, Rodgers, should have done a little bit more. It's straight at her. But maybe the power from Miedema here is too much for Rodgers to hold.
Ford onto Miedema. Arsenal always looks so dangerous. The backing off her, it's Miedema! A second one. Too much time, too much space, and that is the outcome. 2-0 to Arsenal and 2 for Vivianne Miedema.
You can't allow players of her calibre time and space like that. And again, hard and low into the bottom corner, leaving Rodgers no chance.
Little, Aston Villa back. A low block. Mead away from the challenge. And a good save onto the crossbar.
She does really well here. Leah Williamson just leaves the ball into an area for Beth Mead to come off of the back line into the pocket, and a really good save from Rogers onto the crossbar.
Here's Catley, space to measure the cross, defended well. Miedema finds Mead. Miedema on the turn. Off the bar and in. That's going to go down as his own goal from Rachel Corsie.
I'm sure she'll get a hat-trick before the end of the afternoon, but it ricochets off the crossbar onto Corsie, who I'm sure she would have preferred it going straight in for Miedema rather than an own goal.
McLaughlin. Little gets there and finds McCabe. Mead takes aim. Oh! That is a stunner! Absolutely brilliant from Beth Mead, who draws up her 10th WSL goal of the season in style.
It's fantastic. It's McCabe that finds Beth Mead just in the pocket, and Beth Mead just picks it up and strikes with the outside of her foot. Rogers has no chance with that one.
Hales loses it. Free kick for Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen Beth Mead just gets tripped.
Catley into the wall. Still scrambled, and it's Miedema. Closed down by Petzelberger and turned in by Lotte Wubben-Moy. A real mess. Arsenal with their 5th goal of the game, and a very popular goal scorer in Lotte Wubben-Moy.
I just love the celebration of Wubben-Moy and what it means to her to score for this Arsenal team.
Here is Blackstenius in behind, assessing her options. That's a brilliant finish from Stina Blackstenius, outside of the right boot from a very tight angle. Her first goal after a barren spell of 5 games.
It's a fantastic, she looks as if she's actually going to play a cutback and then sees the keeper and plays it through the keeper's legs to the far post. A fantastic finish.
Nikita Parris was fouled. And could this be the moment for her? It's Blinkiller, who's had a good game, but definitely catches Nikita Parris. And she's been waiting for this moment.
Please, come on, Nikita.
49 WSL goals. Her last Women's Super League goal came 3 years ago in April 2019. Parris, it is there. 50 Women's Super League goals for Nikita Parris to round off the perfect afternoon for Arsenal. Beautifully taken, never in doubt.
Absolutely buzzing for Nikita. Look, she deserved this and perfectly executed there.
There it is, full time. Arsenal do what they had to do, and they've done it easily. Full time at Meadow Park. Arsenal 7, Aston Villa 0.
Worst performance of the season, if I'm being honest. Nothing really worked. I think it's tough when you make changes, but make as many changes as we've had to over the last couple of weeks. I think it's difficult. But look, the result of the performance won't define this group. It won't stop the progress. It won't define them as a group. They're hurting, of course, but we've got to roll our sleeves up, dig in, and go again.
I think it's taking it game by game, and being very, very task-oriented, and that we need to continue to do. So now we're really looking forward to playing at the Emirates, looking forward for North London Derby, and that's where we need to put all of our focus to.
Now to Manchester and the race for Champions League qualification. Mark Skinner's United look to make it 7 straight home league wins against West Ham United. But before we get the best of that, we head to the Academy Stadium for City against Brighton. The Citizens put 6 past the Seagulls in the reverse fixture. Commentary for this one comes from Ben Andrews.
It's a good run this from Stokes, and she's found Shaw. opening goal inside 3 minutes for Bunny Shaw and Man City. Looking dangerous every time they come forward, and they're coming forward again here. Weir with the cross. Shaw was in the middle and nearly got there. Bronze, Shaw, chance. She's got another. Brighton all over the place. It's 2-0. Weir. Hemp standing one up. Shaw for the hat-trick. Oh, that's a good stop from Walsh. Doesn't matter, though. Caroline Weir's there, and it's 3 in 15 minutes. It's rather cheaply given away as Lee gets into the box for the first time in this game for Brighton, and she's won a penalty from Keira Walsh out of absolutely nothing. Ellie Roebuck hasn't had a touch yet, and she doesn't get a touch on the Cargman penalty. 3-1. Just switched off here, City, and there's no flag on Lee, who pulls it back for Ziggiotti. Unbelievable! It's 3-2, right on half-time. Sloppy touch that from Kohlberg. For once, City have a bit of space to counter into, because Brighton have gone up the other end. Walsh. Oh, lovely ball for Bunny Shaw. It's 4-2, and Bunny Shaw's got 3 of them. Look at the pace of Hemp here. Shaw again, scores again. 4 for her and 5 for City. Oh, it's a free header, that's unforgivable from Brighton. And Alex Greenwood makes it 6. Kennedy into Caroline Weir. Lovely touch and take. Certainly not in again here. This is Hemp. The angle is tight. Doesn't matter. Lauren Hemp makes it 7-2. It's an absolute thumping. They're running riot.
We found ourselves in, difficult position since the beginning of last year, so we know that it's gonna take hard work and consistency, and obviously the year started off great for us, and we just keep building on it and stick together as a team, and we know it will come, and it's coming now, so we're happy for that.
There were some bits that I thought were good, but generally I don't think we were, where we wanted to be today, and I think that's credit to them.
After dropping points last week, United simply have to win here today. And there is space for Galton. Only Martha Thomas waiting inside the area. But there she is! And Martha Thomas scores against her former club. Toon. And Thomas off and running once again. Oh, it's an own goal! Grace Fisk getting the final touch, and United 2 goals up in 20 minutes. And West Ham need a response here. Well, there's a mistake by Ladd. Here is Leon. Fine save from Mary Earps. Russo. And she's given the room to turn. Galton! Excellent goal. And Manchester United keep in touch.
Manchester United teams try to attack. They love attacking, they love scoring goals, and I think this is a real spirit of a Manchester United team. And we're going to add quality, and we're going to add to our own qualities, but this is the start of our journey, so I'm really pleased that we can continue to push the envelope.
We've had, a lack of real consistency across the board, but that takes time to develop. And as I keep saying, I'm proud of the players and where we've taken the club, from relegation battlers to potentially a top half finish in the league. And so lots of positives to take away across the course of the season, not many to take away from today, but overall we're relatively happy with the way the season's gone.
Tottenham had lost their 2 previous WSL matches away at Everton, but found themselves ahead against the hosts inside 5 minutes. Evelina Summanen with the run and shot, Asmita Ale with the close-range tap-in, their first goal of the season. A swift counter-attack from Spurs midway through the second half almost put the game out of Everton's reach. Rosella Ayam with the shot, but Courtney Brosnan did well to touch onto the bar before Jessica Naz pulled the rebound wide. With 5 minutes remaining and against the run of play, the Toffees drew level. Kenza Dali creating space to chip in. Danielle Turner with her back to goal finding the bottom corner. But just 52 seconds later, the visitors led again. Naz with the run, latching on to substitute Josie Green's pass, her cutback finding Green in the centre for the tap-in. The drama wasn't over there though. A minute into injury time and Megan Finnegan found space at the back post from Hannah Bennison's cross to rescue a point for Everton in their final home game of the campaign.
Whilst we're really disappointed that we've not taken the win out of the game, given the volume of chances that we've had, it's positive that we've created those chances. But ultimately, a draw on the road right now, you know, at the end of a tough week, I think is a fantastic point for us in this league.
Leicester had lost their last 2 WSL matches at home by an aggregate score of 14-0. But had the best of the early chances against Reading, Ashley Plumpter's first-time pass finding Shannon O'Brien, but the post denying the Foxes forward. Substitute Natasha Flynn almost grabbed all 3 points for the hosts late on with a deflected free kick, but the post once again coming to Reading's rescue. In stoppage time, Gemma Evans forced Demi Lambourne in the Leicester goal into a good save with her clever volley, but it remained goalless, a vital point towards survival for the Foxes.
I think last 15 minutes was tight, opportunities for both teams. I think we probably outweighed the number of opportunities created in those final 15 minutes, which I'm really pleased with, but ultimately the point is the most important thing to us today, so we'll take that.
Confirmation of the results from matchday 21 of the Barclays FA Women's Super League. Manchester City hammered Brighton to briefly climb into the Champions League qualification spot, Bunny Shaw netting 4 goals for the Citizens. United responded on Sunday with a comfortable win over West Ham to wrestle back 3rd place. Leicester were held to a goalless draw by Reading. Arsenal maintained the pressure on Chelsea at the top with a 7-0 demolition of Villa. The Blues kept the title race in their own hands with a nervy win at Birmingham, and Everton and Tottenham played out a dramatic 2-2 draw at Walton Hall Park. Let's see how the WSL table looks after this weekend. Chelsea remain in the top spot, 4 points above Arsenal, but the Gunners still have 2 matches to play. United finished the weekend ahead of their City rivals, but Gareth Taylor's side with that all-important game in hand. At the bottom, Birmingham are now 5 points adrift, needing to win both of their remaining games to have any chance of avoiding the drop. Here's a reminder of those remaining fixtures. 2 rearranged matches on Wednesday, City taking on Birmingham and the Arsenal facing North London rivals Tottenham. And then the last games of the season all kick off at midday next Sunday. With just 1 week remaining, it's still all to play for. Bye for now.
It's Miedemar! Mead takes aim. That is a stunner! Arsenal do what they had to do.
It's harder, it's cool as you like, and it could be a huge moment in the title race.